guys, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me yet, my name is Candy and I hope you enjoy your stay today and maybe stay a little longer. So I'm back with another foundation review. This time it's an affordable one, so one you can find at the drugstore, or if you're in South Africa, pharmacy. It is the Makeup Revolution fast base stick foundations, and these guys are pretty affordable. I bought them a while ago and I thought I'd review them today, so if you want to see that, then just stick around. Okay, so these actually still have the little plastic thingies over them, and it actually is like when I packed out my whole studio and stuff, I found them. Usually when I buy something new that I want to try out, I always put it like somewhere in a little box or something, and then I forget about it. And this I actually bought like 2 years ago. I'm just like, Candy, get it together. So I'm not sure if this will match me at this moment. I have the shade F6 and F12. It might. Let's quickly look at what they say about this foundation. There is a freaking spider hanging from the roof. Oh shit. What do I do? Where's my shoes? Okay. Is it dead? Where is it? Spinnekop.
Waar is hy?
Ek weet nie. Yes, ek besweet sommer nou. Het van die freaking dak afgehang.
Ek wil op jou brushes spuit nie. Jy moet hom reg op hou.
I have to wash all these brushes because they're full of doom, and even my products. Oh my word. Okay, moving on. I probably have a few people who are saying they hate humans. Humans are so cruel. You should have catched it in the Tupperware and put it outside. Girl, I'm terrified of spiders, and I don't know, like, that's just me, so whatever. My heart's still beating, like, that is just not okay. It's like a burglar intruding your house, you know? Even tasting doom. It's fine. It's fine, everything's gonna be fine. Okay. Where was I? Okay, what they say about this foundation. Okay, so it's available in 18 different shades and ranges of undertones. It perfects contours and highlights your complexion. Easy to apply stick formula melts into the skin, blending seamlessly to leave a fresh and dewy finish. Ooh, I like that. And then it basically just says twist up, swipe on, blend out with fingers, which I probably won't do. A beauty sponge or your favorite foundation brush, and then they kind of just say what the different shades are and the undertones and that sort of thing. So I guess let's jump into it. So there's not really a lot of details on this product, but I guess it's all about how it applies and looks on the skin as well. Okay, I'm going to start off with a Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. I usually like using a primer, but this is like a priming base for your face, so I don't know. I'm going to try it and then just put the foundation on and see how it goes. Smells really nice. I'm going to tap it in with my foundation brush. Okay, as mentioned, I've got two different shades. I have F6 and F12. F12 seems like a very dark shade. I think I kind of got this to contour with at the same time. So I'm going to use both and then kind of just swipe that onto my face. Oh my gosh. I literally did not press record. I missed the moment of my first impressions. Wow, this video is going as planned. Okay, since I'm here, let's just anyways talk through the product. Okay, so I basically said that I have two shades, F6 and F12, which seems like this is more of my contouring shade. F6. It's a doom. So I went in with F6, and as I applied it, I was like, I mean, look at this. Barely any pressure. And the product just like melts onto the skin. So I was really impressed with the fact that it kind of just glides on like butter, where a lot of stick foundations tend to be really thick and the product feels really heavy on their skin. So that's why I'm not a big fan of stick foundations. Usually it has to be a great formula for me to love it. And I'm really impressed with how it kind of just glides on. So I applied that to my whole face, and then I started blending with my Crown C502 brush. I sprayed it with a little bit of this Makeup Revolution Illuminating Fixing Spray. And then when I started blending and I looked over at my monitor, I realized I never pressed record. But I was pretty impressed with how it's blending and still retaining the coverage. So I guess that's a little bit of a, but my first impression, I was so shocked at how this foundation just glides on, and I'm so sad I couldn't get that on camera. But anyways, here we are, just blending the product in, and I'm doing like a little bit of a pat and pull movement, dragging it down into the neck. So I actually wanted to kind of film this video for such a long time now. Since we've been in lockdown, and I just never got it because I do want to do like a full day of wear, but my whole sleep routine is totally messed up, which means like at 3 AM in the mornings I'm still wide awake and I can't go to bed, and eventually when I can sleep I end up waking at like 10 or 11 o'clock, and it actually drives me mad. I set my alarm for like 6 o'clock, I mean not 6 o'clock, actually 7 or 8 o'clock, but I just cannot get up because I feel so tired. So I decided I'm just gonna film this now. It is now already 1 o'clock in the afternoon, but hey, we'll just film it for you guys. I'm sure you'll still enjoy it. I'm just gonna go in with my little trusty Crown C533 brush, and I'm kind of just gonna work this foundation into the eyeshadow underneath my eye, just a little bit to help blend that out. One thing I notice about this foundation is that it does not feel heavy on my face, but I think it's one of those foundations where it won't set in place. Like I think you need a powder to set in place, because I think if I'm gonna apply pressure to my face, yeah, that like transfers like crazy. I don't know if you can see that little spot over there. I feel like even though this foundation is fresh and dewy, it kind of like it will transfer hectically if you do not set it with a powder. And once again, I don't like using too much powder because, you know, I have dry skin. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of contouring with this one. I should have actually applied that beforehand, but anyways. But I mean, like, even for contouring, if you want to use this for contouring, look at how easy it blends out. So I would actually, I don't like, straight off the bat, I don't think this is a foundation I would wear that much, because of the fact that it like just transfers. And especially when you give people hugs, like you have that makeup on their shoulder, on those shirts, and that's like, this foundation would do that, I feel. But the coverage is really good. It's dewy, it's glowy, blends in so well, really does. like that part of it, and it's affordable at this end. So what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to go in with the Revolution luxury powder, the banana powder, because I kind of think that I do need to set it a little bit, but I don't want to use like a white powder or anything like that. So I'm going to go in with this little guy and kind of just maybe apply it on certain areas where I want to make sure that I really set it well. So the laugh lines. So I'm just gently tapping in the product with the brush, and the brush I'm using is the Crown C530 brush. I must say, like, this powder is actually not as yellow, like it looks pretty yellow. So a little bit underneath the eyes. Oh, it actually sets it really well, and it doesn't look or feel dry at all, so that's good. I feel with a lot of powders, sometimes they can be so drying on the skin, but this one feels like quite lightweight. Let's do the neck. Okay, I'm gonna do my contouring, highlighting, and finish up the rest of my makeup look, and then I'll be right back. I kind of went for like a vampy look with this lip, but I don't know. Sometimes dark lipstick is so difficult to apply because if it looks streaky on the ends, it kind of just messes up your whole lip look. So I hope this looks okay. Anyways, I kind of like this foundation, but I also don't like it. So I'm rating it a 5 out of 10 because I'm on the fence about it. Like, I love the fact that it's affordable, I love that it applies so buttery and smooth, and it blends out so well, and the coverage looks amazing. I mean, even with my blush and highlighter on, it just like does something for me. But I feel like this foundation transfers a lot. Even after setting it, when I touch my face, I can kind of see some of the foundation still coming off on my fingers, even though I did put powder over certain areas. So I'm not really sure about that because I am someone who touches my face a lot, and apart from that I also blow my nose, and then I feel like your nose will definitely have some product removed, and you'll have to keep this with you to kind of touch up throughout the day. But the foundation itself is really gorgeous, the way it looks, the way it glows, and that sort of thing. And I mean, for videos or photography, or even if it's just maybe a nighttime event where you just want something beautiful and you don't really worry about it getting on people's clothes or someone else's clothes or something like that, then this is perfect. But I don't see myself actually grabbing this foundation for like a whole day's wear. I'm gonna wear it today and kind of just see what it looks like by the end of tonight. But let's just rewind a little bit. I know I rated this foundation a 5 out of 10. I'm actually gonna make it a 3.5 because I haven't actually worn this foundation even for like, it's been 3 hours now, and I can already see obviously where I blew my nose, it's off, but it's like doing this funny like, I don't know, let me zoom you guys in so you can just see what I mean. It's like flaky, and I don't know, it does not look good. It makes my skin look like I have terrible texture skin. I guess I'm obviously a little bit disappointed because I really like the initial look of the foundation, but as it wears off, it really makes your skin look like you have horrible textured skin. And I don't know, it just looks really bad. So I don't know, I don't think I'll be using that foundation again, unless it's just for like making videos with it, but I don't think I'll go out with this foundation. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys an update. I'm sorry this is like a bit of a downer. I really had high hopes for this foundation, and maybe I'll try the darker shade with another foundation and kind of just see for contouring and stuff how that performs. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 3. Yeah, that's just like my review on it. Let me know if you guys have tried it and if you like it. Let me know in the comment section down below, and also let me know if there's any other foundations that you would like me to try. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, until next time, stay sweet. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.